So they'll be calling you a radical. This is the biggest story in the world that no one's paying attention to. Tied to coronavirus? Go. It is coronavirus. So the Chinook salmon on the Columbia River. That is all you need to know. So, as you know, a story collapse. So the 10-year mean, even with these post-Fukushima, 1.4 million in 2016 numbers have just epically acute collapsed. The worst number in history was last year. So right now, we're in the 10-year mean right now is about 5,000 fish a day. Last year they had just, absolute catastrophic. So the daily mean 5,000 fish for the 10-year mean with the bad 10-year. The 10-year mean, if you go without the Fukushima 2016 to present catastrophe, the 5-year just complete acute nightmare, is last year they had a number of almost 500, just under 500. 100 this year. That's right. 5,000, which really is a 10,000 mean. Should be 10, with no gill netting. No gill netting, no fishing. 100. There's 500 for the year. Why is this such a big story? Because we don't count dead tide pools. Oh, Kevin Blanche does. We don't count dead human beings in bone marrow transplant centers. Oh, Kevin Blanche does. He was almost one of them. They're asking for well counters right now in Washington who live on the coast because they won't let me. I'm usually there, counting wells, counting tide pools. They won't let me in. So this is the fraud of ODFW, WFW, University of Oregon, all these institutions. They have sonar. They know the number. So on the Columbia, it's such a giant story. This is an epic. We count all salmon. We count every one of them. We have sonar. I hold ODFW. Oregon's told the Army Corps Engineers to fuck off. Army Corps Engineers classified Kevin Blanche. Well, you're talking the most important PhD in human history, probably. Well, maybe Charles Lieber's going to pass me now. The Wuhan lab. What I think they were messing around with Fukushima fallout. I think it got loose. That's exactly what I think happened from the sea. So the Great Pacific Genocide, hypothesized Kevin Blanche right here, this catastrophe is beyond enormous. Wow. We have 500 for the year, that 100. Again, the 10-year mean is 5,000. That 10-year mean's heavily diluted. Remember, no gill netting, no fishing, zero. Out of the goodness of the heart, they call it, no. They can't sell them in the restaurants. This is an epic catastrophe. We count all salmon. The salmon live in the sea. There's a Pacific-going salmon. They live in the sea. These are Chinook. Their home's the sea. They call it the pasture. The pasture's dead. This is, oh my God. I hypothesized when this happened, everybody laughed at me. Says, oh, there's record returns. That tide pool, all coincidence. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're perplexed. I've never been mystified, perplexed. First you hypothesize the knowledge, then you do the 8th thing. Just going to give you leukemia. I got leukemia. Given a death sentence. Walk the coast. All this historic fucking work. 8 years of field work. Then you defend your work. It's unarguable. It's unarguable. This is the smoking gun of Fukushima. That tide pool's acute? Okay. Coincidence. Well numbers acutely collapsed by 60, 70%. All this collapse. The deer, the insect, all of acutely post-Fukushima. Not this one. This one's the smoking gun. Why? Because the stillhead started to collapse immediately on cue. Boom, 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 boom. They go to sea 1 to 2 years. I said the smoking gun will be these Chinooks, and everybody's laughing at it. Ha, we got record returns in 2013, 14, 15, 12, 11, 10. Just getting more and more expected record returns. I said, no. ODFW, WFW. No, everybody set their returns and laughed at Kevin Blanche when they set their returns at 1.7 million. Coming to 608,000, 480,000, 330,000. 180. We're going to be down to, we'll be lucky if we get 50,000. Talk about a catastrophe. From 1.4 million to maybe 100,000. Oh my God. It is and the ones that they are catching, we got people that are right there. The sonar's showing they're teeny, they're tiny, they're all white. It's way past the canary. It's the dead canary. It's the pot of dead whales in the parlor, What a catastrophe. This is a giant story. Of course, Chernobyl's raging through fire. Fukushima, the lab, now they're saying the Wuhan lab was experimenting with stuff. Experimenting with Fukushima fallout. Thank you, everybody, supported Historic Work. I want to be on the ocean, they won't let me. I'm frustrated just like you. I'm stressed out as hell just like you. Don't know what to do just like you. 8 years of all this incredible work. Kevin Blanch, probably the greatest PhD in human history. Wow. Don't want to listen to me. Stand tuned. What a catastrophe.